Did you ever expect it to get this big? This is Brendan Ra, also known as Santa Cruz Medicinals. If you've scrolled on Instagram this year, you've seen him. If he catches you buying soda, he will demolish that possibility.
I'll give you $100 right now to not buy the soda.
With content like this, Brendan is garnering an enormous audience, preaching his philosophy on modern health. He's also generating millions of dollars with his supplement brand, Santa Cruz Paleo. Today we're driving down to San Diego to live a day in his life, get inside his mind, and hopefully learn a bit about how to curate a healthy lifestyle for ourselves.
We go surf if the waves are good, we film some shit, we end the day at the gym. That's just how we live every fucking day. I'm getting the fucking world stoked on being healthy, dude.
Yo, you're weird, you're not normal. Good. You have to go through the suck. Working out, like doing jiu-jitsu and all that shit, like, it teaches your brain to go through the suck. When I was in high school, I got addicted to drugs, and I viewed it as just partying.
Santi just told us that he's gonna be starstruck by Brendan.
This is like the only time I'm gonna get starstruck, bro. Joe Jonas was the first person to meet him.
You're
I was
just
like,
gonna be staring at his triceps.
I'm gonna be like,
That's what we do, man.
we're disciples of the Santa Cruz gospel.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. Here, let me give you a little tour.
Let's go, disciples. That's great.
Take any product you guys want, bro. We have hella shit. Just like take whatever you want and then
Restock. Let's go.
Yesterday I took my beef tallow.
What do you want to film today?
I think it's just gonna be good to like talk
Get a
to,
bunch of
pick your
footage,
brain, like.
Absolutely.
It's funny because, like, you know, obviously I do, like, mostly music artists and shit.
Yeah.
I've just been super interested in
Fuck
your
yeah.
brand for a minute, so, like, we were
go.
all hyped as fuck to do this video.
Let's fucking go, dude. Stoked,
go,
dude.
brother.
Fucking love it.
And we're California boys. We speak the same language.
Absolutely, man.
Come on. How do you think of what to film? Like, do you have, like, a list of, like, TikToks to knock out? Or, like,
No,
do
yeah,
you
so-
shoot for long form and then you clip it up?
So basically, with like the short form content, I'll write out some ideas. But I was telling him, like, I don't over script shit. It's genuinely just like what I'm thinking off the cuff. So I might write a sentence or two out of, like, you know what I mean? A new study came out on jiu-jitsu athletes. Now they suffer with like their sleep. And so I write like a little hook, you know, because you have to with fucking social media nowadays. You have to have a hook. And then I just fucking talk about everything that I just know. Like, oh, here's how you would benefit your sleep. Like, you know, stuff that I'm passionate about.
I think it comes across that way. A reverse.
Yeah, reverse osmosis systems. You can get one for like $300.
What does it look like?
Yeah, on the right, it's just an RO. It says RO all over it. So it's a multi-stage filter, and it filters out everything. So the biggest thing, bro, is the chlorine. That's like the most basic thing to start it, because the United States, we chlorinate our tap water. For safety, I get it. How are you gonna get water to 330 fucking million people?
Yeah.
I understand. He has a shower filter company because when you
really?
shower in chlorinated water, it dries out your hair, your skin.
And it's hot, so it opens your pores.
Yeah, you're inhaling chlorine.
I thought it was bullshit all along, and my dad was like, dude, like, you have sensitive skin, put the filter on, 2 days ago, put it on.
It's never been better. We have the chlorine indicator drops to like test, and it's insane, bro. When you don't have the chlorine filter, that thing, I'm talking, turns bright fucking yellow, indicating like a massive amount of chlorine, and then crazy how affordable it is. Now my other place in Encinitas, I have like a $3,000 whole house water filter, and then I have the RO filter, and I have shower filters. It's all fucking... Yeah, let me show you guys the studio back here.
When did you first start your business, Santa Cruz Paleo?
Yeah, I started it 7 years ago. My co-founder, Joe, who you met. This was when, like, the legal hemp industry in the United States was taking off, and so CBD was a big thing. Still is a big thing. And we had a lot of friends who were athletes. Joe was living with a UFC fighter, Todd Duffy, and we started making these potent CBD formulas. Big doses of CBD, because small doses don't really do anything. That's what we realized with the PubMed research on CBD. So we started making potent formulas, CBD deep sleep capsules. There's some great research on it. And we launched that company, and it did extremely well. And I started posting on social media. I was passionate about it. We were giving it to our friends who are athletes, and they were taking it, helping with their recovery. We have like a pain salve that was mentioned on Joe Rogan. It was really cool. Like Cam Hanes uses it and stuff. Like those products still do really well.
You still have those first products? Wow.
Still have them. scmedicinals.com. Unfortunately, the algorithms and stuff can't really differ between that and when you're just talking about, I don't even say it on here. I mean, like I try to like the za. You know, they can't really differentiate. So we experienced some trouble with social media with that. And then as I posted more about health, I developed a younger audience who they don't really need CBD. CBD's great, but young people usually don't need it. It's for anxiety, stress, sore muscles, stuff like that. And so we had started to launch Santa Cruz Paleo, which was more run-of-the-mill supplements, but better. You know what I mean? Because you look at supplements out there, Liquid IV, it's 15 grams of cane sugar, Gatorade, Blue One, sugar.
Yeah.
Those pre-workouts with 6 types of, it's just not like, I know it's not healthy. So we built healthy options out there for people and for an affordable price, and it's just taken off.
We're going to come back to our conversation in a bit, but for now, it was time to hit the gym.
Does this have caffeine in it, the pre-workout?
No, we do have the versions with caffeine. I like to do a scoop of that with a scoop of electrolytes in a big thing of water before I go work out.
So we've been pushing the sodium consumption.
Let's go, dude.
Hydrating.
Let's go.
Just I can't go to sleep after having some drinks without having a scoop of
No.
any of the electrolytes.
I told my friends, I was like, bro, I'm hanging out with Santa Cruz Medicinals today. They're like tweaking. I was like, dude, I'm shooting with Offset, and they're like, whatever.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, man.
Bro, I'm getting the fucking world stoked on being healthy, dude. The lifestyle I live is actually like attainable too. Like it's not that insane, and it's like people live like this, and like I don't know, man, it just turns people on to being like, okay, I can like fucking live healthy with my boys and still have fun. Like the funniest thing is when we started posting the shit, the like meme that was like, how do you have fun if you're not drinking soda? And like we play off that a lot where we're like, dude, our lives suck. Like we fucking like, it's tough, man. Like today's gonna be rough. We're not drinking soda. Like like what the fuck are you talking about? Like our lives are sick. Let's go. Weightlifting time. Gotta pump up these guns. I'm hitting chest, shoulders, biceps. Let's get it.
We're at Brandon's local gym, and we're about to get a lift in before we go surfing. We got a lot of fucking activities today, bro. This is cool.
I find it's better to pick 1 or 2 body parts, hammer them, bro. Let them recover, then hammer them again.
Yeah. I'll do what you do today.
I was rolling with my heat, cruising down I-4. I be thinking niggas street, but they break the street code. And I like a well pretty face, don't want no red bone. He was thinking shit sweet, now that boy head gone. Posted trying to make a play, we at AT&T. We get hood profit, I make 20K off B&B. I'm a street nigga, but I'm trying to be low-key discreet. I don't like niggas coming with me, I'm bound to have to tweet.
Have you seen that dude who's like the real life vampire guy?
No.
The
guy who's the age guy who's trying to live.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnson.
What do you think about
Brian
that?
Johnson. So like anti-aging stuff is very interesting. Where what he's saying is correct. Where if you do a calorie deficit, you eat less meat. You don't like lift weights hard. You don't go in the sun. Like you can live longer. That is not the fucking way I would ever want to live. I agree with what he's doing in terms of like the science and all that. Like cool, but it's a literal, such a different idea about. I'm not an anti-aging guy.
Yeah.
If I die at 90 years old, I don't give a fuck.
The first person to live to 150 is alive.
Oh, 100%. Damn. I think people need to start planning to live to be about 115, 120.
Yeah.
Now, if you're
I'm
healthy,
planning on that.
if you're healthy and you have some money, you need to start to plan for that. Like,
What do you mean plan for that? Like financially or what?
Yeah, it's
Have
crazy.
you seen Neuralink? I was just watching
Yeah.
a podcast about that. Do you think? Would you like get that? Do you think that's good?
Probably not, but let's say like I got an injury, like a spinal injury, and you can get Neuralink and start fucking walking again.
Yeah.
Of course, that's pretty sick. No, and it's like that's the thing, like live life now. That's the thing with these aging people. Like people will comment like, "Bro's gonna live till 200." I don't give a fuck if I live till 200. What are you talking about? I want to be surfing and doing shit when I'm 70, 80, jacked, fucking tan, and eating steaks with the boys, sending it. Like, he's about to say. I film music videos.
Yo, I got a question. I got a fucked up neck. I don't know what it's from, but
I've fucked up my neck before.
like looking down at screens, sitting there editing, grinding for hours.
Yep.
Like look at that neck posture.
Yeah.
On Wayne right
So
now.
like,
Yo,
this
keep
will
me
just
out of this.
foreshadow do you hang from a pull-up bar daily? Yeah,
I'm a
that's
big
like
hanger.
that's one of the biggest things. There's this machine called the ARP NeuroWave Pro that all the pro sports teams are using, and we will attach you to that, and you will go through some basic neck motions, and you'll feel muscles in your neck that you've never felt before.
Another topic that I wanted to cover is weed usage. As somebody who uses weed more frequently than I'd like to admit, I was definitely curious to see Brendan's thoughts on how popular it's become.
How does it feel? Quitting? Yeah. Good. I mean, I wasn't really using it that much for like a year or two before, but you know, we're going to the lake with the boys. I might hit the Zal once, but I don't really like filming when I'm high, so it's kind of antithetical for like what I do, but that can also be a benefit if I need to take a break.
Zal is a million times better than booze.
Yeah.
But less people have control with
Yes.
Zal.
Yes.
I can't have control with Zal.
I feel like it's
I
more
always get baked every
acceptable to do it
fucking
every day.
I worked in the cannabis industry. It's a cool industry. I love it. I fuck with it. It helps hella people, but for most people, oh, you're 17 years old and you hit the vape pen 40 times a day?
Not it.
Is that a performance enhancer?
All right, we're finishing up our lifts. We're about to go hit the surf, I think. This is shaping up to be a good day. Wyatt's hung as shit right now. Look at him. This guy's supposed to be the more athletic brother, man. What the fuck happened, dude? I'm dunking on him today. So we got back to the crib, and while sampling a product that's still in development, we started talking about another hot topic these days, which is caffeine consumption. What do you think about Celsius?
I think it has artificial sweeteners in it. You're not gonna have a problem having 200 milligrams of caffeine in the morning before 11 a.m. if you're going to sleep at 10, 11, midnight, something like that. The problem is with those things, most people are having them 3, 4, 5 p.m. So then you're gonna have however much it is, 100 milligrams of caffeine in your system when you're trying to go to bed.
Yeah.
It's dumb. So,
But it's fine to just smack 200 grams in the morning.
I'm not against caffeine. So I like to just wake up, sunlight, movement, electrolytes every single fucking morning, breath work and stuff. Then like coffee, eggs, protein shake. That's what I do every morning. This group in the morning put their fucking feet in the ground and did breathing. This group fucking rolled over and fucking looked at Fox News. Like, which group is gonna be better after fucking 90 days? Come on, like.
It's not good to look at your phone all day, right?
Yeah.
But we all make content
Yeah.
that people watch on their phone.
100%.
So like, what's your battle with that?
I have a content piece I'm going to do this week of things that I do that are unhealthy, but I just do them. I spend too much time on my phone.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I look at it for
We
me.
also have to work on it.
Yeah,
we're
so
always
for
on
me
the phone.
personally, I look at it as like, well, if I can help fucking hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people get healthy, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make that I'm spending a little bit too much time on my phone. The most basic thing that people can do is not be on it after the sun goes down. Put that fucking phone away. If I like didn't do social media as a job, like that'd be a firm fucking rule. You're blasting your fucking brain with blue light, telling your brain that it's daytime. But right now, no phones in the water.
Right now, we're gonna go look at sharks.
Yeah, we're gonna go look at sharks. Let's get it.
It's surfing time, baby.
Wayne, bro, I think you should hit the surf.
I'm not sure about that.
We hit the weights, we're about to hit the surf.
We're about to get these boys up on some waves, 100%. It's gonna be easy.
That's my goal. I said one wave, but he said that'd be easy.
Easy, dude. You need
Yeah?
to get like 3 waves at least.
All right, bet.
And again, there was a brutal shark attack. It was like right over there.
Brutal again.
But he did survive.
Jesus.
He survived. Yeah,
Okay.
he did survive. So yeah, we're survivors. Let's go.
You're
You can capture like a moment that actually changes somebody's life. Like the first time like standing up on a wave is pretty pivotal, you know? So I love like doing that kind of stuff. Like taking you guys, like taking Daddy Wellness surfing is gonna be so sick.
Paddle, paddle, paddle. Stand up, right now, right now. Yeah, boys!
Oh, Will, he's done. Good sash.
Good sesh, dude.
My
Dude, you were
nips
shredding
hurt,
out there,
man.
for real, dude.
Thank you, dude. You were catching tiny waves for no fucking reason, just flexing on us, bro. My next music video, we're going out with Beach Cowboy. Let's go. Hitting the motherfucking waves. Let's get Quavo out on those waves. Yeah! I didn't get to fly my kite, bro. Kind of wanted to.
If anybody wants a pastrami sandwich, just come take a slice off our tits. I am fucked. It was a sick fucking day. Let's go, man. Now I have a reason to oil the fuck up. Give me that beef tallow. We're going in.
Is a piece of steak the healthiest thing you can eat?
It's definitely, yeah, it's up there.
Yeah.
An egg is pretty arguably like one of the healthiest things you can eat. Starting at the same time. Boys, this is the lifestyle. We lifted weights, we surfed. You're hungry now, huh?
I'm starving, bro.
Starving. Okay, well we got the goods for you. We got some grass-fed ribeyes, we got some zucchini, and we're about to dive in and eat because we have jiu-jitsu practice pretty soon. Salud, cheers.
We got 10 hungry men.
Yeah, we got a bunch of, I feel like, oh wow, yeah.
Is there such thing as a rest day for you guys?
Yeah, oh totally.
Hell no.
A rest day and we just surfed today, that would be a rest day. I'll do some mobility, I'll do mobility, I'll hit the sauna, like that's still a rest day for me.
Starting to get tired.
I'm tired as fuck.
We're about to go to BJJ and hit it. This is by far the most activity we've done in a day. And we've been getting active too. We've been hooping every day. Let's get it, man. I'm actually ready now. I'm pumped. This feels good. Normally my shoots are a lot of coordinating and shit. This has been a cool day where we just go with the flow. It's so fluid and free. It's a Wednesday right now, but today just felt like we're hanging out with the boys and filming.
And then you're gonna get like, swing, yes, exactly. And then now you're gonna switch your hips, exactly. Get this knee in front of me if you can, and use that and just, yep.
How often a day do you train, or a week do you train this?
I don't train that much, I train like twice a week. Yeah.
That's still like pretty frequent.
Yeah, no, it's fun. I mean, and if you wanna get really good at jiu-jitsu, you have to train like a lot. like every day. Yeah. And like, dude, I just come in here and get my ass whooped. No, literally. Like, oh yeah, 100%. Like.
What the fuck just happened?
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Tired?
Santa Cruz Medicinals kicked my ass.
I got his leg and I was like, oh, bet, I'm gonna take him to the ground. And then he just like laid down. Oh, shit. Yeah. And I was like, oh.
That was my move right there.
Let's go, Richie. Defend our honor, bro.
I got my ass beat by everyone. This is what happens sometimes. I was talking so much.
When we got back to the house after a long day of activities, I sat down with Brendan to dive a little deeper into what led him to this point. My initial idea when I wanted to collab with you was I wanted to bring a rapper to you, or like have you come to a set and just like have this like crazy moment of like a drug like type of person and like a health guy.
Totally. Honestly, man, like I have a lot of friends from when I grew up that, you know what I mean, addicted to drugs, you know, sip lean and have a bunch of guns and shit. Like, so like, I do know that world a bit. When I was in high school, I've talked about this openly, I got addicted to drugs, 100% addicted to drugs. Like, this is before we knew all about like the opioid like epidemic. You know, I'm a bit older, I'm 30, so it's like I started seeing this chick, and I viewed it as just partying, but she had like an unlimited prescription to like Vicodins and Oxy and all that horrible shit, and we started doing them. Didn't really know what we were getting into. I feel like if this was 5-6 years after all that, like, you know, epidemic, we would have known more. I'm not using that as some like excuse. Definitely knew it was bad, but I got addicted to them 100%. And luckily, I just had the mental willpower. I had a friend die off them. I've had 2 friends die, but I had a friend die. Rest in peace, Sarah Riojas, and I quit the next day. Her mom had an open casket funeral on purpose to show our group of friends that was, you know, maybe getting into some trouble, obviously getting into some drugs. She said, look at this shit right here. This is what you guys are going to end up as. Like, she was legit, Hawaiian lady, and I never looked back. Never looked back. Never did any of that shit ever again. Still drank a little bit in college and stuff, and I eventually left that behind too. But it's a mental discipline thing, 100%. People are out there that are watching this right now are probably struggling with that type of stuff, whether it's alcohol or whatever drugs people are addicted to nowadays, nicotine. And there's all these strategies to help quit, and you're addicted. I'm sorry, I've been through it. There's some mental discipline aspect. You have to go through the suck. And like working out and like doing jiu-jitsu and all that shit, like it teaches your brain to go through the suck. And you can. Again, our ancestors endured way harder things. So, long-winded response, but like I would probably understand where some of those rappers are coming from.
Yeah. No, 100%. And, you know, I do too, and it's like, it's their lifestyle, and a lot of them probably feel like it's fine. You know, like, who knows what the situation is.
Well, you feel like it's fine until it's not, right?
Yeah.
So like with
I feel like a lot of them even feel like it might help.
They feel like it might
Pink
help.
Floyd shit.
100%.
You know, like
they feel like it might help, and I think there's you know, I've gone to the jungle and done ayahuasca, you know, a couple years ago. You know, I've gone deep with that shit, but it's on a different wavelength now than you know, opioids and ayahuasca. I think with the different intentions are 2 vastly different things.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, like, we evolved a certain way. Our brains evolved a certain way. You can't outrun your biology. There's no way to. And people all across America right now are trying to outrun it. What I mean by that is they'll go, I'll play video games till 3 a.m. and I'll fucking have a Coca-Cola with caffeine in the evening and I'm fine, you know. It's going to break.
Yeah.
You're going to fucking break. Your brain's not set up to do this. We haven't been doing that. If you look at a time as a football field, 99.9 yards of that football field, we lived a certain way. Hunter-gatherer lifestyle. Sure, there's different tribes doing slightly different things. A little sliver of that right now is modern society. And a tiny little sliver of that right now is what we have today.
Yeah.
Plastic, seed oils, all these things that I complain about in my content are 50, 60, 70 years old.
Yeah.
It's nothing in the...
It's like a millimeter on the football field.
Millimeter, bro. It's nothing, and people think it's so normal now, and there's just, you're weird, you're not normal. Good.
But as a content creator, do you feel responsible for keeping people on their phones more?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like my goal, right, is to get people to, like, watch content, right?
Yeah.
The way I look at it is people are going to consume content, and they are consuming content. And the shit that I put out, in my opinion, my humble opinion, is some of the best shit out there.
That you could consume.
That you could consume. I have young men that watch my content, 13, 14, 15 years old, and they completely change their lifestyle. I have people that are 20 to 25 that maybe they live kind of healthy, they played some sports in high school, and they just started to fall off. They started watching my content, eating real food, going to jiu-jitsu, doing sports of some sort, change their life. Like, I get those messages daily. So, well, a lot of the stuff I preach is like getting off your phone, right?
Yeah.
Like, but like, this thing is a world of fucking knowledge. I wouldn't know what I know today without this. And so I think it's a tool. You just got to know how to use it and know when to put it away.
Yeah.
You need to curate your feed and, like, you know what I mean? Like, these algorithms, like, yeah, they'll throw some bullshit at you, but, like, you can follow cool people who do cool stuff. Like, follow athletes, follow Olympians, follow people that talk about health, follow fucking pro surfers, follow pages that show you jiu-jitsu moves. Like, that's what's in my feed, you know what I mean? Like, it's all about, like, what you curate.
Agreed. I'm always trying to get my stuff to feel like I'm, like, adding.
Yeah.
Versus just, like, taking up someone's time for no reason.
Totally. Well, I feel like you do add. I mean, like, art is one of the key things in our society, and it's getting fucking just run down and trashed, you know what I mean? Like, but,
How so?
dude, I mean, like, look what's out there. Like, people can go viral. Like, my buddy was showing me, like, okay, like, you did a video with NLE Chopper, right? It's dope. I think it's good art, right? His latest thing was he collabed with some OF girl, and like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, like, it is what it is, just the way the game goes, but it's like, will that end up getting more views than, like, your artistic piece? I mean, your show has millions of views, so I don't know, but, like, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, overall, like, that's, like, what people go towards. I feel like a lot of people's brains are just unhealthy, and so, like, unhealthy content does well, which I would classify collabing with some OF chick and doing some content like that as unhealthy personally, but yeah.
You could even argue that, because I mean, obviously rap is a really explicit genre.
Yeah.
A lot of drugs, sex, all that. So, like, I'm promoting them.
I love
and
rap.
And kids are listening to it. I don't know. I go back and forth because I obviously grew up around rap too.
Dude, I grew up around rap too. Like, you know, there needs to be some aspect of discipline in people's lives. The consumer.
Where it's
we can't blame everything on the content creators. That, like, there has to be some aspect of discipline. The world, this has everything, right? And you can do with it what you want. We can't constantly blame the people that are creating the content when the consumer is consuming. You have a choice to put it down.
Yeah.
You know, so, like, yeah, I listened to rap at the gym today. I was lifting weights. I was using the lyrics to fuel my body and push more reps out at the gym.
Yeah.
You know, I could use those same lyrics to help me do more drugs if I was living a bad life, right?
Yeah.
Like, so, choices.
I first hit you up because I was just, like, a fan of the content, fan of the electrolytes. Like,
Yeah.
It's genuinely, I'm not even saying this, it's the best one that I've tried. I've tried what is it?
Elementy, yeah.
And, like, I think it's hard for creators to find products that make sense and actually sell and, like, do, you know, like, make sense for their business.
Bro, I put every creator on to starting their own business. Always. Lance Baker, one of my dudes, he was just cutting my hair, and he was talking about he's spraying some stuff on my hair, and he's like, yeah, this company, like, pays me, like, a couple grand a month. It's cool. And I went,
start that.
You need to start your own product. And now he has Base Body Works. They're doing 6 figures a month in revenue, crushing it. My buddy Dylan Latham with the salt spray for his hair. I'm like, you need to start selling this.
Yeah.
This is like your thing. You've, like, talked about it. You need to start. It's hard. I don't want to say it's not hard and requires some capital, some money, but a lot of these influencers are making, you know, 5-10 grand a month. Like, you have the capital to start it. My buddy with the protein cookies, Cookie King. I'm like, your name's Cookie King. You're trying to get in shape. Like, you can do a protein cookie. So I always put people onto that for sure.
No, it's pretty dope. And I guess you were kind of a blend of, like, starting both at the same time.
Totally.
Did you ever expect it to get this like big? I'm assuming it's like very profitable, just based on like sales on Amazon. And
Absolutely.
like
we do great revenue. The business is doing great. We run it differently, dude. Like we don't take on any investor money. It's me and Joe and my videographer Albert.
And you 100% equity, nothing.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like we just run it different, dude. Like at the end of the day, people are always like, oh, just take on investment money and you can scale. With a supplement company, that's how supplements get watered down. That's why nobody, like, no offense to the Nelk boys, this is why they can't put out a good product. They try to do a supplement line. Go look at their sales on Amazon. It's they're selling 100 a month of some stuff.
Yeah.
We sell 5,000 electrolytes in one flavor a month, and we're running out of inventory. We're probably gonna do 10. You're gonna see 10,000 a month when we have inventory.
That's fucking crazy.
It's because they don't genuinely like maybe live that lifestyle. They're not obsessed with the ingredients.
They're doing it as a business move, like, oh, well, what could our audience buy from us too?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you need to live that shit. It needs to be something you live and you're passionate about for sure.
What about other creator, like Happy Dad, kind of a smash?
Hey, that hit. Why did that hit?
They're passionate about drinking.
Like getting fucked up.
Yeah.
It's like so simple and then I don't know that world that well, but the product is good. The product is affordable. The product gets people what they want. It's like Nelk Boys supplements. It's like $45 for like something like.
It's gimmicky.
What's going on here? Like, no, they're not gonna fuck with that. Like, and then they're gonna be scrolling on Amazon. They're gonna go, oh, it's Santa Cruz Paleo, the guy that literally lives this lifestyle. He's obsessed with health, and the product's a good price. And they're gonna go for that.
What about the Paul brothers, Prime?
Well, Prime did really well.
Prime's killing it.
Killing it. I'm a hater on Prime. It's
the ingredients and shit.
It's artificial sweeteners, way too much potassium. You don't have the right ratios of sodium, potassium, magnesium. They put a bunch of potassium in there so you can slap electrolytes on the front. Your body sweats out a certain ratio of sodium, potassium, and magnesium when you're doing sports. And you also excrete it through your urine when you're doing sports. So like that's why companies like ours and like LMNT and there's a few others make the right electrolytes for athletes. And like Prime just doesn't have that. So yeah, I'm like, people go off about the PFAS and Prime and stuff and the forever chemicals. I don't even go off on that. I just like, I'm not a huge fan of the product, but marketing wise and stuff, I respect it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would never drink it. I'll pour it out on video.
Uh-oh.
No, we don't, look at that.
He's not fucking around.
I'm not fucking around. You bring this shit to my house, it's over.
I saw one thing on your Instagram that I really liked about, I think it might have been Father's Day, like getting after it for those that came before us.
100%.
And like how much of a grind it was for all of our ancestors.
Yeah, so like I started thinking a lot about that stuff because I got my degree in anthropology. So you study our ancestors, where we came from, Homo sapiens, and before that, Homo erectus, Homo habilis, like all these, like those are our ancestors. I feel like when people hear the word ancestors, sometimes they'll be like, my grandma, my grandpa, my great-grandma, like, yeah, for sure, but like you had people 50,000 years ago that you descended directly from, and they were insane savages. Like they did shit that got you here. That was fucking
unimaginable.
Yeah. And so yeah, just try to like talk to like the inner bitch or whatever you want to call it sometimes, and just be like, dude, like I can do all this shit. This shit was fun, you know? Like yeah, people go through harder shit.
For sure. Do you feel like that's almost like not the purpose of life, but like an important one, is to kind of keep the human species moving forward? Like that's pretty meta, but
no, I do. I mean, I do. Like I'm gonna have kids. I'm gonna have a few kids.
How many?
I want to have like 3.
That's solid. I'm 1 of 3.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
I think 3. I'm 1 of 2. Yeah. But I want to have like a family, man. I feel like more and more young people I meet like aren't trying to have kids, and I don't know about that. I know it's tough with like money and everything, but like I do think that's a big thing in life. I think it's a pretty natural thing to do. Yeah. And if you can do it right, fucking do it.
Yeah. My bro, did Santa Cruz come to your house asking for a mobility
Let's go,
routine?
dude.
This dude, you with Santa Cruz right now?
Let's go,
like, I'm
dude.
getting blown. This never happens, bro. I swear.
Bro,
we can link with Sexy Red and motherfuckers aren't texting me.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like really like approachable. Like, bro, like I get recognized hella, bro. Like, it's insane. Like that's been a trip to me. Just like at the airport, at a store, whatever. Like at the gym, like I get recognized hella, dude. Like I probably take 20 photos of people a week. Damn. And like you know, it's always a good thing. Like I fucking love it. Like I talked to another fitness influencer who I had in here. I won't name him. Like he was like, I kind of hate that. He was like, I hate getting recognized. I can't do it. And I'm like, I kind of love it.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. It's like people come up and they're stoked usually. I'm never having people run up on me with some negative shit.
Yeah.
Never, you know, because of the content that I do.
No, it feels good for sure. What do you think is the key to growing on social media? Like, you're mostly Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok are the 3 platforms that I grind on. Consistency, bro.
You throw up more fucking videos a day, bro,
Yeah.
which I like as a fan of your content.
100% consistency, dude. You gotta film stuff. You gotta post stuff. If you're passionate about something, there's no reason that you shouldn't be able to sit in front of a camera and talk about it. Obviously, sometimes I'm gonna have really good content that's super dialed in, and other times I'm gonna crank something out that's pretty basic. But I can always talk about something. You gotta be consistent. That's literally my one tip.
I call Henry on camera.
Let me see. It's my homie that put us all on originally.
Yeah.
Let me see. He is a real disciple of your lifestyle.
Hit him up, dude. What's up, gangster? You dialed in over there or what, man? Let's go.
Bro, I told him you put us all on, man.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, how could I not? I was very inspired, to say the least.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go, dude.
Crazy. I did not expect to be put on the call with you right now.
Let's go, man. Yeah, I had them working today, bro. I had them surfing, jiu-jitsu, weights, steaks. Hell yeah, he did.
I got a couple.
Hell yeah.
I clocked at least 3, man.
He was out there, dude. He won if him and Daddy Wellness were having a surfing competition, he won for sure.
I got this device right here. I don't know what the fuck it does. I honestly missed the intro. I was in the bathroom.
Look, we got the high-tech shit, man. We got to recover properly.
I want to treat myself like a pro athlete.
This is literally, Dak Prescott used this, Odell Beckham, fucking Mike Tyson, Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, shit. Yo. Oh, yeah, whoa.
There we go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, pop, like right there. Like, yeah.
I feel like I'm fucking turning into like Captain America.
Yeah.
We'll make Richie dance here in a second. I'll dance here.
Wow, dude. My fucking nerves are doing the Macarena right now.
We got the boys linked up to some electrodes and they're spazzing out. But it's gonna help them recover because they did a lot today.
That's a day in the life of Santa Cruz Medicinals. Brandon Ra, appreciate you, man. That was
Appreciate
beautiful.
it. Yeah, good shit.
It was like, this was the, because normally shoots, they're like really fucking draining.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, you're grinding against the body. Today was like holistic. It was
Absolutely, bro.
Amazing. So why is Brendan striking such a chord with people? To me, this feels a lot deeper than a fitness influencer with a supplement brand. What Brendan is doing is pushing a philosophy that's simple. It's easy to get behind. It motivates people to treat their bodies well, to interact with nature, to reject cheap sources of dopamine like scrolling and sugar. Brendan is curating a more grounded culture, and honestly, that's why I'm a fan. We're meant to get out there and grind. We're meant to move. We're meant to use our bodies, interact with nature, and basically strive for greatness the way our ancestors did, because they didn't have a fucking choice. This is SetWillFree. Thank you for watching. This was a day in the life of Santa Cruz Medicinals. I'll see y'all Saturday. What was the switch? Like, what did you start doing that you weren't doing before?
I was just like, well, low-key was like 1 year before graduating. I was like, no way I'm gonna go work in fucking finance again.
Facts.
So I'm just going all in.
Yeah.
And like, I genuinely love this shit. Like,
More posting, that type of shit?
more posting, just like giving it my all. Really.
Yeah.
And like, honestly, like, I had like this voice in my head that was like, bro, like, I want to help people. I want to make, you know, spread positive energy. I love entertainment. And one day I was just like, all right, I'm going all in.
That's dope, man. Fucking congrats on the success, bro.
Thank you, dog.
People were definitely hyped when we said we were linking with you two.
Let's go.
Super sick, man.
Yeah. You've been doing it for, you said 8 years on YouTube?
Yeah.
It's a long game, bro.
It is a long time, and I was like a kid back then too, so it's felt like my whole life.
You enjoy it. I mean, you must love the fuck out of it.
I just love videos, bro.